Alright, this boy right here has cost me an entire season. So let's get into why. Right? So what we have here is an albino pied, head exantic, and then possibly a new gene that's called crumble. Right? So what we need to talk about is males, why we buy them, when we buy them, and how should we be buying them, and are we doing it wrong? I do believe we need to start looking at this from a different angle. Right? So let's talk about it. So when we started breeding, we came in back in the era like 2019 is when I retired and when we started breeding. And what we were always told is buy females, buy females, buy females. Don't buy proven breeder females. Don't buy juvenile females. Always buy the hatchling female, raise them up, and then you start looking for your males. Right? After doing this for 5 years, we've had several enlightenments where we've changed. And now in this year, as our rebuild year and our kind of key year where we're actually making really good stuff now, we've learned some things. One of those things we've learned is you can't have just one male for starters. Right? The male I just showed you, he's put me back like a whole year because he's the only pied male I have. I don't have any het males or anything else with pied. He's my only male pied, and I have 3 females for him. He's over a year old. He only weighs 770 grams, which everybody tells you 500 to 600 grams, and a male's ready to go and producing plugs. The problem is he's 770 grams, but he's not the best eater in the world. He'll eat, and then he'll take 2-3 weeks off. He'll eat, then he'll take a week off. Sometimes he'll eat consistently, then he just stops. So it's a problem for us, right? The females that we're putting him with, I put him with 3 females that are all proven breeder females, and he will not lock with them, or they will not accept him, right? So now we won't, in 2026, we won't be making any pieds or taking this possible new gene any further. And he's not the only male that we have like that. So we'll take a look at some other males right now as I break down how and why and the way I think we should be going about our males. Go. Alright, I'm going to show you another male here. This is an Orange Dream Calico Double Head Desert Ghost Ultra male. Alright, and he's over a year old as well. And this boy right here is 640 grams, right? So he's at that magic number where we say he should be ready to breed. But again, the same issue. Out of all my snakes, I have 3 snakes that aren't the greatest eaters, and 2 of them are boys I bought for my breeding program. We were trying to go real heavy in ultra male this year, and this boy wasn't ready. The girls either were rejecting him or he's not ready to lock. Again, not being a great eater, I don't really want to breed them because we all know our males, or if we don't know, you should know, when you start breeding your males, they have a tendency to go off food. So if he's already a bad eater and I pair him and then he goes off food, that's not going to be very healthy for him at only 640 grams, right? I'm going to tell you the other myth that we all talk about is 500 to 600 grams, and if they got plugs, they're ready to go. If your male's not a great eater, you need to consider the risk of that. I usually start my males at around 800-900 grams is when I start pairing them, unless they're great eaters and they don't go off food, right? So again, you got to use your own judgment. You know your snakes better than anybody, so you'll know if it's safe to start breeding them between that small. All right. Another issue with males is that you see is that sometimes the female, she just doesn't want to breed with the male that you want to breed her to, even if your male is a proven breeder. We've been waiting on this girl here, and this year she's finally ready. This is a black pastel, red stripe, pastel clown, 100% het desert ghost. Because that first male I showed you, the Orange Dream Calico, wasn't ready to go, we ended up buying another male. We got a great deal and we bought him as soon as we saw him. As soon as we saw him, we knew we had to have him. He's an Orange Dream Desert Ghost, 100% het clown, 100% het ultra male. Alright, so we bought him because the other male wasn't going to get anything done, and we have ultra male stuff ready to go. We wanted to compare him to the snake I just showed you before, so let's take a look and see what happened with this guy. So what I wanted to breed the black pastel clown to was this boy, who is the Desert Ghost, because my thinking was I really wanted a black pastel, orange dream, red stripe, right? I wanted that with Calico, but he wasn't ready. So we were going to go orange dream, black pastel, red stripe, hopefully Desert Ghost clown, and then shed test for ultra male. This boy is a proven breeder. He locks almost anything I put him to. He's locking with 3 other girls, and as soon as I put him in there, he's locked up, ready to go. However, she would not let him lock, right? So we couldn't use him. So I had to look at my program and see what else I had. So I'm going to show you the main male from 2025 is our main snake that made all my clutches, almost probably 85% of our clutches last year, is the spot nose, yellow belly, pastel, desert ghost, genetic stripe, double head clown monarch that I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing me talk about. So I said, well, let's put him in there and see what happens. And that's him right here. And as soon as I put him in there, I came back 30 minutes later and they're locked up. So she only accepts him. So I guess we're making more desert ghost, genetic stripe clown stuff, and maybe some monarch stuff, right? I have tried to switch any other male that I would want to put with that black pastel clown head desert ghost female. I just wouldn't have nothing. So we're using him to kind of save the season, right? And move forward in that project, which also adds a bunch of genes that we don't have. So we'll see what happens. The other male that we had an issue with is for my favorite gene, which is the candy gene. So I have this male here, who is a 2023 male. And this guy is awesome. Let me see. Can you get him?
I got him.
Alright. So this is Acid Wookie 100% head candy male. And I really wanted to make an Acid Wookie candy this year. So I put him with the girl a couple of times, and he's about right where I like him, about 800 grams. And the female is a proven breeder, right? But they will not lock. When I put him in there, he goes to one side of the tub, she goes to the other side of the tub, and they stay away. What saved me was, I already have some females. If you watch the last video, you can see what we have for our Candino and Candy Sunset project, right? And I said, you know what? If she won't breed, we should go ahead and shoot for a couple of more females, right? Maybe I can get another 1 or 2 Candino females that are 100% double head. So we use this boy again, which is our albino 100% head sunset. So our albino 100% head sunset male here, as soon as I put them with that girl, they locked right away. So I just wanted to show you those, just to show you that sometimes it's not just if you're male.
Go ahead.
So what's the importance of all this male talk and showing you the males and then trying to explain why the female sometimes just doesn't want the male? I've been watching auctions a lot. I know they're not a true representation of the market, but I do watch them because I think that you can learn something if you watch certain projects and see where they're going. And there's a trend with the auctions that I'm seeing, as well as males that I'm following that I do want to purchase. Alright, one of the things is lots of males are available right now. Not only lots of males, but lots of great males that 4 or 5 years ago were probably thousands of dollars. And now it seems like there's a trend where we're going away, where we're almost just giving away males right now. Now is the time to capitalize on your males, is why I'm telling you that. We just bought a male. Hopefully he comes this week soon. I can work out the shipping and I can show you another male in our Sunset project that we're super excited to get. And when we saw him, we knew we had to have him, right? So we bought him. If you see a male that fits into your project, you don't want to wait. Don't wait anymore for the market to drop because everybody thinks the market is still not at the bottom yet, right? The $800,000 male now, you don't need to wait for him to drop anymore before you buy him. Because if you wait for your female to be ready, maybe he's not there no more and someone else has got him, right? We don't want to trap ourselves in this, oh, there'll always be another male. There'll always be another male. If you see the male that fits your project, my advice and from my experience and what we're doing from here on forward is we're buying that male. I'm buying the male even if my female is not ready. The male I bought today, or the male I purchased this weekend, I don't even have females for him yet. Those females for him are still in my grow up rack. But I'm buying him now so that I can get him to size and so that hopefully he's ready to go. And guess what? He's not going to be my only male. I have another male in that project, and I'm watching another male that I'll be purchasing here shortly, hopefully within the next week or two. And then those will be my 3 males for future females. And it's not a big deal. They say, oh, will you buy him now? What if the prices go down? What if a better male comes along? That's great. If a better male comes along 12 months from now, guess what? I'm going to buy that male too. Right? and he's going to get in my rotation, or he's going to go on the backup rack. So I don't lose nothing by buying that male now, because he's the one I want for my project, and I have time to get him ready. If he's a bad eater, I can work it out, and I have plenty of time to get him ready, so that what doesn't happen with that first snake or some of the other snakes I showed you, you know what I mean? I don't lose my season. So I'm not going to put my season at risk because I want to penny watch the market right now, or just wait for a price to go down, right? So if you see the male, get the male now. Don't suffer later. How many males should you have in a project? Depends how big of a breeder you are. You hear 6, 7, 2, 1. My goal is 3 to 4. I want 3 to 4 males for every project I'm in, and that keeps me where I need to be, because we're a mid-sized breeder and we're in very minimal projects anyways, so I can have that room. Alright, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join us next week. We'll talk about something. I don't know what yet. We'll talk about something. I got a busy week next week, but I will make a video. I hope you learned something today, and as always, until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay committed.